Okay, I bring up this article a lot, as in I've made like maybe 3 or 4 videos about it this past year, but I think it's so relevant and I wanted to talk to you about it today. So there's this great account that I love called Getaway Everlark. I don't know who the person is, but they love the Hunger Games and they show up on my feed all the time because, as you know, I love the Hunger Games. I'm such a big fan of the franchise. I'm a huge fan of those books. Like, I really admire Suzanne Collins, and I've reread the books quite recently, and I actually have reread them often just because I think they're so well written, so well plotted, so well paced. I love the movie adaptations. I think Jennifer Lawrence is incredible. Like, I'm a super fan. And I love this account because they always share interesting, cool, like Hunger Games related clips and like stuff from the old press tours. But this one in particular got me thinking about how in those press tours, like Jennifer Lawrence was pretty much at the height of her fame, right? Like, this was 2013 when she was everywhere. You could not go anywhere without hearing this woman, seeing her on TV. And for a short while, everyone was very pleased. We all loved her. This was also concurrent with the time that Anne Hathaway had made her fall from grace. You know, people had loved Anne Hathaway our whole lives, Princess Diaries, iconic. And then all of a sudden she wins the Oscar for Les Mis, and then everyone turned on her. It was very sad and totally just unjust. This article, the reason I bring it up, and I hope that you'll go read it, is because it chronicles what happens to so many famous women, where they're really built up by the society at large. Like, no matter what reasons it's for, maybe they're super beautiful, super talented, maybe they're a famous actress, a famous singer, whatever it might be. At some point, there comes an exposure point at which, once they surpass that, the crowd turns on them. And the reason I bring it up is because it's an incredibly misogynistic and sexist thing that only happens to famous women. Famous men are never, overexposed. Their agents are never telling them to pass on a movie deal because it might be too much exposure. It might teeter the crowd against their favor. And so the article talks about how famous women are forced to essentially go into hiding. You'll notice that there are eras where stars disappear. Taylor Swift, after the whole snakes thing with Kim Kardashian, she literally disappeared for a whole year before then rebranding herself and releasing Reputation. After the whole Anne Hathaway controversy, she did a few things here and there, but she very much flew under the radar and was not doing as many movies and TV shows as she was before. Jennifer Lawrence also had a complete left Hollywood for 2, 3, 4 years. I don't know the exact number of years, but she even said, everyone was tired of me. I couldn't do anything right. Every time I was on the red carpet, people would criticize me. Suddenly people turned against me. No one liked Red Sparrow. No one liked Mother. Everyone was making fun of me. And then suddenly she decided to, focus on her family life, getting married, having children, which is awesome. I love that for her. But the whole point of the article is that there is an inherent misogyny and sexism in our pop culture in which women have to be perfect at all times and men don't. Women have to disappear for years at a time, and men never have to disappear.